The first time I encountered Rick would have been the summer of our freshman year in 1975, and I see this pretty big kid in front of me, and I look down, I see this big calf. Then it goes up to the knee, and then there's this really strong thigh, and then it goes up to a back. Big shoulder pads and the helmet with some thick black hair hanging out of it. And I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, man, this guy must have been held back a couple years in grammar school, or he's just way ahead of the curve. This guy looked like he could have been on the varsity. What made Rick special as an athlete was that on our team, he was both the starting offensive guard and a kicker.
Not too many guys are kickers and punters. That was really a big plus for us. We could have used him a lot of different places, so he was a very versatile player.
We're driving down the field, he's hitting guys, he's getting hit, they're stepping on him, he's in a pile-up. Well, now we need him to kick the extra point or the field goal. Does a lot of pressure on the guy. Rick was viewed really well by his teammates and classmates, I would say. He worked hard on the team. He spent a lot of time after the regular practice working on his kicking. He went out and he set a good example for the younger guys.
All his teammates liked him. He got along with everybody, with the students in the school, so just a real well-rounded guy.
November 4th, 1978, we were playing Brother Rice at Gately Stadium. If they beat us, they get to go to the state playoffs. This game didn't start out well for us, didn't start out well for Rick. But second half we come out, we made our changes, and we scored a touchdown early in the third quarter, and Rick kicked the extra point. Now it's 7-5 St. Lawrence. Rice drove down the field, Dan McGowan made a field goal. Now it was Brother Rice 8, St. Lawrence 7. We're faced with a fourth down in 6 inches on the 8-yard line. So Rick, being the starting guard, he trots a little bit off the field. His kicking shoe comes on, and he's untying his shoe, getting his kicking shoe on, and there's 20 seconds, and the fans on Rice are screaming, and everybody's yelling, and the wind's blowing a little bit. Ball is snapped. Bob McMullen snaps the ball to Danny Ahern. Danny Ahern set it down. Rick kicked it right up through the middle of the uprights. It was good. And the next day in the paper, Taylor Bell wrote an article about the game, and it said, this is a headline in the paper, it says, Salvino is St. Lawrence's salvation. Join me inviting Rick Salvino as to the newest member of the St. Lawrence Hall of Fame.